Welcome back to Magnificently Black. I am your host, Seven, and I navigate through careers, entrepreneurship, financing, travel, and all things black. Let's talk. Welcome back to Magnificently Black podcast. Today we have the pleasure of having DJ Wiggles and Bo. Today's episode is what is it? Welcome back to Blue Atlanta. So, hey Jen, welcome back. How you doing? Hey DJ Wiggles. Hey Bo. What's going on with y'all?
Yeah, yo,
What's happening? What's happening? So Jen, what you been up to? Let's talk about what's been going on.
It's just been busy for me, work, and trying to do my little business thing with my websites, and it's just been real hectic around here, but still making it.
Okay. DJ Wiggles and Bo, y'all can introduce yourself, let the people know who you are, and then we'll go from there.
you go first, Bo.
I said ladies first.
Well, I'm the better half for the half of Summer Hospitality. I go by Wiggles, and we've been together rocking out like this since we were in sixth grade. Doing Southern Hospitality events since 2011. Brought it back in 2018 with the cruise, BluAtlanta, man. I think this was like year 4, 5 was. Yeah. So one half of Southern Hospitality, man. I'm the personality behind it. I'm the hype man on the microphone behind the ones and twos. That's what I do.
Okay.
That's true,
So, I'm Bo Braxton. I'm the other half of Southern Hospitality. Like you said, we've known each other since sixth grade. It's crazy. We used to do house parties back in back in high school. That's kind of how we started getting into the entertainment business about getting people together and having a good time. We started off doing house parties at my mama's house. Don't tell her, but so that's going on.
She know now.
That's going on 27 years. Me and this young man been together, hanging out and getting stuff together. So Southern Hospitality, the name changed about 10 times over the past 20 years, but it kind of stuck. And I believe that was 2011. It kind of stuck, and then we stopped. Then I think like each other's lives kind of like split up after I got into law enforcement and stuff like that. So we slowed down on Southern Hospitality, and then we brought it back bigger and stronger in 2020 with the first BluAtlanta and with the Blue Reunion cruise. So I'll say, but the past 4 or 5 years we've been going strong.
Okay.
Nice. Now, did you guys did you go to college together, or you like grew up in the same town? I mean, did you go to college together too?
Yeah, I was a college connoisseur, right? But now we did start out together. So we went to school together,
Middle
middle
school.
school for a year. Then he went to another middle school, and then in high school we went to high school together. We graduated together, and then we started at Valdosta State together in 2002 to 2003 when we played together. And then I left and I moved back home. And then when I got to Albany, Georgia, Albany State, that's when we started doing our first college parties together. So yeah, we went to college together for 1 year.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Okay, you went to Albany State too? Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I said I went to all the colleges in Georgia.
Okay.
I started
That's
saying,
what
was
you
it
gotta
a
do.
repeat, or was it you going to other colleges?
You
now?
gotta go. You gotta go to all of them.
No,
They created the college tour. Nobody was doing college tour before I was doing it. I'm the
Mr.
first.
Wiggles was enrolled in every college.
Check rosters. You know what I'm saying?
Did you get a degree from all of them? Is the real question.
Absolutely not. I got my bachelor's from Albany State University, and I'm getting my master's from Savannah State. I graduate soon. Yeah, May 3rd.
Nice. Well,
Yeah,
Congratulations.
he graduated May
Okay.
3rd with his master's.
nice.
What is it in? What's your master's in?
Master's of social work.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
definitely. Okay.
Yeah, but
Hmm.
Bo would only let me counsel him, so I had to go get a degree so I could counsel him.
So
Oh,
like when y'all have what do you plan to do anything with your degree, or you just like you're gonna use it for school? Or you gonna cancel people? Like, cause that would be something cool to do too.
Nah, so my just with that, my goal and desire is to have a all day learning center for students who perform for lack of better terms, poorly in school, but it's not because they're poor students, but because of the environment. They do better in small environments, and so being able to get those kids, put them in an environment to where they can get academic learning, they can get some therapy, counseling, they can get different types of services, and so that's my ultimate goal. But I do want to give me a practice where I can do counseling and therapy for Black and brown men and women, boys and girls.
sure,
I
sure.
like that.
That's
Okay.
important for real. Yeah.
I'm just gonna be the police. So yeah,
Well, you could bring the people to him. You know,
Right?
working together again.
I'm Mr. Second Chance, right? He be like, hey, you need to talk to. I'm gonna take you over.
There
I'm
you
gonna sit
go.
down.
You need to go talk. You need to go talk to.
Let's talk about all these events you guys got going on. Do you have what do you have going on in April and May upcoming?
Boom, right there. Look at the flag.
There you go. He put it on there.
Look at it.
nice.
Blue
I was
Atlanta, Blue
Bo, Bo,
Atlanta,
Bo was the mastermind man behind the events, honestly, and so I let Bo get into the details of what we doing.
Blue Atlanta is the new Georgia blue and white in the South. So so all this is so a lot of people don't. Let me say this. So me and Wiggles played in '03, and we became accustomed to Gainesville blue and white. I don't know if you ever experienced that. You ever experienced Gainesville blue and white? You heard about
No, no.
it. All right, if you heard about experiencing Gainesville blue and white was probably the most epic era of Sigma Zeta in history.
Oh,
I'm talking
okay.
about
100%.
history. Thousands of Sigmas and Zetas coming from everywhere, going to Gainesville the same weekend every year for decades until it died out.
Hmm.
So with me and Wiggles being able to experience that in high school and at Sigmas, and then post after we cross, all that we doing is basically trying to relive them glory days
Yeah.
uh, for people that
As adults.
as
Yeah.
adults.
Yeah.
Because me and Trey played when we was we played when we was 18, crossed when we was 19,
Mm.
but we were on blue and white when we was 17, 18 years old. So the concept of planning the weekend, uh, basically like the blueprint is the same, but it's like we're a little bit older now, so a couple of things changed a little bit, but the blueprint is still the same when it comes
Mm.
to such an event, such a weekend. But the blueprint is basically based off Gainesville Blue and White. And
I
then
like that.
it's April 25th to 20th. It's 4 days.
A
It's
non-stop fun. You know,
nonstop fun, uh,
non-stop.
fellowship,
Yep.
uh, getting to know each other, networking, community service.
Service games.
Yeah, just a little bit of everything.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
Mhm.
ask you. I haven't experienced anything like this, so I wanted you
That's
to
what I
kind of
said.
run down, all of the activities and what those days consist of. In my mind, I'm thinking party, party, party all 4 days. But
Oh,
is
oh,
there other things going on as well?
oh yeah, it's going
Kickball games.
to I think we're going to lose. I'm just going to say that.
Well,
I know.
so Thursday, hold on. So Thursday, you had a meet and greet where it's really just fellowship. You know what I'm saying? It's really just fellowship. And Friday,
Meet and greet.
meet and greet. So meet and greet. Night we party.
It's Desert Storm. So Desert Storm is a party that was created back in Valdosta, in Capital chapter. Desert Storm is a party that started back in like 98, 99, and it kind of died off maybe like '05, '06. But it's a camo party. It's a camouflage party that they did back in Valdosta. So all that we did is bringing back themes that we did back when when we was undergrad. So so Thursday is basically like the welcome to Atlanta um, type of party. Anybody want to come early? Friday is the meet and greet. Uh, Friday night we're doing Desert Storm. Saturday is the block party. We got like 25 vendors, food, um,
Mm-hmm.
uh, desserts, all types of nail, uh,
Kind of cool.
designer clothes, clothing, shoes. Like there's 25 different vendors at the park, 12 to 6 on Saturday. Then we got the after party for the block, the after party for the block party that night. And then Sunday is the service project, and then Sunday afternoon we got a day party before everybody leave.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is nice.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
4 days. It's a lot.
So
it's a
you
lot.
send tickets out to
It's
the
a lot.
meeting. You can send me a ticket.
Next year,
Be like, come
Send
on.
a ticket on down to North Carolina.
hey, look, come on down.
I'll bring some North Carolina people now. We can come party as well. Give us a
I'm
tip.
waiting on you.
Yeah.
Be like some
Wait
of
on
them
the
are
ticket.
sorors too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But honestly, at the end of the day, outside of partying, it's more so us really getting to know each other. Um,
Mhm.
Yeah,
it's more than
it
just
is.
fun. It's more so fellowshipping and networking with other people that's in your area, in your community, that's in other regions, other states, other chapters, so you can get to know them just in case. You know what I'm saying? You move to a different state, you move to a different region, you have somebody to
Yeah.
contact.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
it's way bigger than just parties. It's getting to know people that's in your organization, in your sorority, for other places.
Right.
Because some people are so locked in into their own community, their own chapter, that it's way bigger than that. Like our fraternity and our sorority is way bigger than what we see on a
Mhm.
daily basis. So so me and
Mhm.
Wiggles, we, uh, we talk about this all the time, but uh, we do this to get us together. Cause,
Mhm.
'cause this time next year, it happens. It's sadly to say, this time next year, someone that we met at one of our events is not gonna be here with us no more.
Mhm.
All
Mhm.
we're doing is getting each other enough opportunities to get to know each other, love on each other while we're here. Cause
Yeah.
this time next year, somebody
I
gonna
promise.
Right. Right.
promise.
Yeah.
So true. So true.
And that's one thing I really enjoyed about moving here to Georgia. Am I still I'm breaking up a little bit, I think.
Yeah,
Nah,
you're
you good.
you're the corporate for echoing right now.
You
Okay. Okay.
you
Yeah.
court.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good on
All right.
mine.
Keep going.
You
Okay.
blamed it on Wiggles, but his was sounding clear. It might have been you. So, I mean, for events like this, do you guys usually charge, or is it something where you can just walk up? Because you say it's a meet and greet. Someone can just walk up, but then they just, spend money on like the vendors and supporting the people who come out, is basically what you're telling me.
So some events some events are charged, some events you just walk up. Um, we actually have a scholarship fund that we actually it's called a SoHo scholarship fund.
Well,
Uh, we give scholarships to certain high school seniors that are graduating, not so much of ones going to college, but high school seniors that want to either go to a trade school or go to college.
yeah.
The last scholarship we gave to, it was the individual that was joining the military.
Okay.
So, so, um, so it's different events that are free. Some events we charge, but we donate uh, to certain local chapters that's in.
Mhm.
Uh, we've been doing that for years. So
Yeah. Now, if someone wanted to have an event, let's say in North Carolina, you guys travel to other states to have parties? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right.
What? Why you pointing at me, Bo? So we that's like a catch-22 sort of thing. And so you have it to where people want us to come and
Mhm.
we want to come, but everybody is not always down for that. And so we run into issues every now and then when you don't get that full support because it could be something great. And I think the only reason why people would ask us to come down to either host an event or do an event or party is because they don't see it. They don't feel it. They don't get
Mhm.
that. So they want that type of camaraderie, that type of love and that feel to happen where they are. You know what I'm saying? And so we do it. Um, we've done it, I should say. We've done it, but I'm the one that's kind of like kicking back nowadays.
Oh, okay.
that's why I let him talk about it.
Okay, okay.
But yes, we do travel though. Um, we done Blue Chicago. We did Blue Charlotte, Blue Detroit. Um, where's we been, Bo? We did parties in Orlando,
We've been in Orlando, we've been in
Cali,
DC.
DC, Bahamas. Bahamas probably the dopest though.
Oh, wow.
Uh, Houston.
Uh, I gotta do Cali. Cali would be a good,
Oh,
yeah.
Cali was nice this past January though.
Okay.
Really? Oh,
Right.
Cali was incredible. I had an incredible time at Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Just in terms of like I I had never been to Detroit before, so that was great. Chicago, shout out to the folks from Detroit because they came to Chicago, and if they hadn't come, it just would have been me in Chicago. But
That's what, yeah, Chicago.
Oh, Memphis. Yeah, we did Memphis too.
Ah,
Yeah, we
how
did.
was that? That we like we need to go on a tour. Definitely one year go on a tour.
well, I
Yeah.
didn't hear North Carolina in there, so you gotta
They
make
did
sure that
Charlotte. They
We
did
did Charlotte.
Charlotte.
you did Charlotte. You gotta do Raleigh Durham. They don't party like us down here. We have a lot of universities down here. Charlotte does not party like us.
You know what?
Yeah.
I
I,
agree.
I just want people to host events and they just invite us. We can just come. We ain't even got to host. We just come. That's what I want to do.
Oh,
Uh, you want to just come and you
yeah,
don't want to host. That's not what this is about. This is about you hosting.
it's exhausting.
Nah.
Ah.
But now, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Like I think sometimes people see what they would consider like notoriety or like people boasting about us, man. But we talk about this stuff day in and day out,
Mhm.
nonstop, about how we can not only just make our brand better, but what can we do socially to make our whole network better. Like, we're just a piece of the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? Like we're just a piece of the puzzle. And like you said earlier, like is it all just partying? I think sometimes when people hear party, they think like, oh, well, that's just it. Most
Uh,
people
we
get
do
a
what?
lot of socializing, a lot of their networking, a lot of their connections, a lot of their friendships, and even relationships at those social events. People ain't always when you go to a conference, you ain't doing it like that. If you go into one of those upscale events, so the event where you got speakers and functions, you ain't really doing that. You're gonna do that and you're gonna go home.
Yeah.
Party, you're gonna kind of relax, or I should say social settings, you're gonna relax a little more and you're gonna have more conversations, you're gonna get to know people. And with something like BluAtlanta, right? I heard somebody call it Blue and White Weekend. I was excited about that because it's not just about Atlanta, it's not just about SoHo, but now it's about the nation of Sigma and Zeta. Although we're not using Beta Sigma or Zeta Phi Beta as a lunch, people know who we are and they know what we represent in that one thing. And so again, like Bo said earlier, the goal is to get that early on camaraderie back 20 years later.
Yeah.
Right.
saying? Because a lot of people are crossing grad chapters. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah.
But that undergrad experience and not even just it being in an organization. I think a lot of us who went to college early on or just did whatever early on, we had a lot of good times early on. And people, I don't know, I community like to shun upon people being in their 30s and 40s and just having a good time. Like that's crazy.
I wouldn't shun on it, but there may be other people who do it now. As far as you addressing like people thinking that it's a party thing for them. For me, looking in, I'm not in a sorority. Never been. Most of my friends are, and it was more of like a party. But I do know that my friends also do events that raise money for people. They have scholarships. They come to high schools and speak, to my daughter's high school. They have an African American club there that they come and they bring all the sororities there for that day and they talk about their HBCU experience, right? So it's well known for that. But a lot of times people, will, and I understand you want to get out of that realm of wanting to just host all the time. You kind of just want to get back and get the business part of it. And, like you said, bringing things back, functions that happen, before that make it a big event.
Mhm.
So that's great that you're bringing that, that idea and bringing it back. But I had one other question as well. Like, my daughter has events with the African American Club. Do you guys do events like that where you go to high schools, to clubs and different things and kind of speak about your scholarships that you have and events that you can do? Do you go to high schools to do that, or is it more just the things that you're hosting? You're not going out to high schools and speaking, or maybe even colleges. Do you do that as well?
So I think it's a various ways, and so because we're housed out of and out of Atlanta, uh, Bo has the opportunity to connect to different elementary schools and even middle school and high schools because we have brothers who work into these schools. So we have the opportunity to host different after school opportunities to go speak about uh, life skills, interpersonal skills, career goals, career objectives, different perspectives and viewpoints. So Bo does that a lot. And now I don't live in Atlanta. I'm in Hinesville, Georgia, and I work in the school system now as a behavior support coach. And so what I do is that I talk to kids about their behaviors and teach them about classroom management. And I DJ in the schools, and I get an opportunity to do that. And our organization allows us opportunity to do promote, our national programs, do stuff like that. And so, but specifically speaking, when it comes to the SoHo scholarship, Bo uses those opportunities, and he can speak more on. He uses those opportunities to go to those schools to talk to kids, and he's a cop, like he said earlier. So typically, he's in uniform sometimes, and then we may be in SoHo or maybe in a Sigma uniform. Like those are different aspects of it, but we do take opportunities. But Southern Hospitality just going on like school tours and stuff. We hadn't gotten it yet. Maybe one day we'll get the opportunity to do that when we can retire.
Retire. Okay.
So basically, just piggyback off you say, well, I've been a cop 15 years, so it's easier for me to get into these schools because I'm not affiliated with any type of school system like that. So it's easy for him to get and all these schools in Hinesville, Georgia, because he's been affiliated with the school system there for a couple of years now. So he can get to administration a lot easier than others. People are straight off the street that want to get involved with the school. But
Mhm.
some of the schools in uniform in Atlanta, first thing they want to do is talk to me and get me involved with the kids. So it's 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 easy for both of us to get involved, to get our organizations involved um,
Mhm.
in our areas. Him being in Hinesville, me being in Atlanta. As soon as I walk in a school, everybody want to talk to me, and everybody get and everybody want me to talk to their kids. Um, so it's to a point where my end is my job, a profession, but to keep it the the concept going, I get my fraternity involved. So
Mhm.
it hasn't really crossed over too much with the hospitality aspect because my I get in the door as a cop, but to maintain the the idea and the plan that we have, it's easy to keep it going when it comes to the organization.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So contrary to popular belief, most things we do put the city first.
We do.
Uh,
I like that. I like that. Always.
mm,
So when wait, are y'all playing kickball at Blue Atlanta? Okay. Okay. I'll be going against y'all. I'm playing against y'all. Okay.
Hey, check it
No.
back one.
We just filled our roster up a day or so ago, man. We got a 13 plus man team. We know we ready to roll, so everybody can't be on the field at one time, but it's gonna be exciting. Our first time doing it, I think it was maybe last year or 2 years ago, when our sorority sister, she's on the actual kickball team, right? And so I don't know if you were in that last game or not, but we were able to do. Now we did, man, breaks off us.
oh no.
They beat the brakes off us, so we're already expecting to lose again, but like you were saying earlier, you're not in the organization, Jim. But when people have the opportunity and they take the opportunity to come out and see what we do beyond what they've been shown, you
Mhm.
realize that we're creating so many different opportunities for camaraderie and fellowship. I keep going back to that because it's essentially what it is. So, the difference. You just imagine family, right? You have birthday parties. That's one thing. It's centered on one person. You go to Thanksgiving, that's really just focused on like food, so to speak. And you kind of just chill, get with your whatever cousins you want to get with. Then you think about Christmas. Now it's really just about like the kids for the most part or the gifts. But when it
Mhm.
comes to family reunion, it's all fun. It's about everybody, right? And
Yeah.
so that's what Southern, that again, that one piece that Southern hospitality does, going back to your question, Court, like when it comes to the kickball, Blue Atlanta, it's about everybody. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just about us, it ain't just about Sigma and or Zeta, it ain't about any of that other stuff. It's about everybody who wants to come out
Yeah.
and just have a good time. You know what I'm saying? You might not
Yeah.
party, so come to the picnic. It
That
don't cost nothing unless you want to support somebody.
and you
Come
can
to
shop.
just come to the kickball game. All you gotta do is just laugh and giggle and watch. You understand? 'Cause
And
Yeah.
and that's one thing since moving here I have learned it is very like very welcoming, and that's one thing I really love cuz it's like, hey, we doing this, you want to go out to dinner, what's going on with you, like even just a hey, good morning, like hey, how's your day going, like we do Blue and White does a lot of stuff like that, and I feel Southern hospitality, Bo and Wiggles have definitely welcomed us here to Atlanta. So
Yeah.
it's just like when he's talking about camaraderie, I have done so much here. I'm just like so excited, and it fills me with joy being with, like we had stroll practice. That was something that was, when I say it touched my heart, I was so overwhelmed by just going and just seeing people from all over. Like I met a lady from Florida. So I'm like, and you're here? And it was just like seeing that and talking to someone that is not from here, that's from Florida, that's able to say, yeah, I'm in this profession. What's your name? Can we can exchange information. It's that's what we get.
that
That
and that's
yeah.
we're I feel like we're like the curators of comfort. I
Yes.
need I need to hashtag that. We're like the curators of comfort, right? And
Mhm.
we don't always get the opportunity to touch everybody the way people wanting and feeling it. Sometimes it looks like we could be what you call like have favoritism or whatever, but um at the essence of it, man, like I think people have to mute us because we're talking so much and we're posting so much in these groups. Like, yo, do y'all ever shut up? Do you ever go to sleep? Like, are y'all ever quiet? Like, why do you feel the need to send a meme at 3 o'clock in the morning? Like, we're asleep. But
Mhm.
what I found out is that one day in our group, right? And I hope I ain't too far off topic, but just again, it goes back to
Mhm.
like Blue Atlanta. Uh Randomly, I'm just like hey man, I just want to do like a wellness check. How is everybody? And then you just get an outpouring of like, man, this happened, or like I think somebody had lost somebody at the time, and it was or jobs, and it was just so
Mhm.
much. And if nobody never takes the time to ask, you'll
Mhm.
never know. So I feel like that's a part of our responsibility as well. Like if we encourage you to come out and party or whatever, or any other thing that happens socially, then we should also make sure that we are cautious and careful enough and cognizant enough to care about your well-being. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't about just wanting nobody's money. You know what I'm saying? Or just want somebody to just come out and have a good time. Like you gotta be doing well in order to do that. Because a lot of times people can kind of just do the social stuff and hide because people
Yeah.
ain't paying attention, 'cause they're having such a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's again, like that's really truly like the heart of Southern hospitality. You
Hmm.
know, it's in its name. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
we're from the country. I'm born and raised in a little country town, and like I'm raised with people just even when you make them mad, you know what I'm saying? They still hospitable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like eventually they become hospitable, but that you know what I'm saying, that's the nature of Southern hospitality, just making sure that everybody is feeling good and doing good and having a good time, and us doing, everything that we can to ensure that we're doing our part to make sure that people are enjoying themselves. And so yeah, that's it. So that kickball is just us getting beat up on. So people
I
can
like that.
thank us for thank us for just putting ourselves in the element that we're not playing kickball like these kickball players. And just because we're playing against women, don't mean we're just automatically gonna win.
Yeah.
And that's I'm not when I saw that we were playing, y'all, I was just like, "Wait, what?" I was just like, "Hold on. I gotta rethink this." Because I play for work and I play, like, for rec, but I'm just like,
Mm.
I see like,
but
oh
I'm
my,
ready.
like these, what is really going on out here? But we're going to everybody's world, like Jen said. Do you travel? Would y'all come here to do this, that, and thing? Like we would, and we're willing to do whatever. It's just about that warmth, and I like reciprocity in that realm. Like if you're sure you want us to come, we're coming, and we're gonna do what we do and be who we are.
Yeah.
But you just gotta be sure that it's a safe space for us. You know what I'm saying? And so,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and again, with that kickball world, that ain't our world, man. But we got some sorority sisters. Cece, you know what I'm saying? I got to
Yeah.
give her a shout out. Cece, man, like she put it together last time. She put it together this year, man, and like she's a big supporter, man. And I'm excited, man. We even got some people ready to play volleyball against us.
I
Wow.
wanna play volleyball, okay. When is that? Are we playing during the summertime or
We're gonna try to set it up for July, and we got another event that don't look
okay.
like a blue and white thing. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna try to set it up sometime around July, early August. But they're ready. Like, and these are volleyball players. Like I've been watching their videos. Like the person that I met them at one of our events, and they were like, man, they play in tournaments. They play like almost every day. I'm like,
Wow.
so the brother's like, oh, we just gonna start getting beat by everybody and everything. We may, but we are taking another opportunity to put our organizations, put our family in an arena that we wouldn't be in. And now
Yeah,
somebody gets an opportunity to see the organization that they probably would never pay attention to.
I like
Hmm.
that for
Yeah.
sure. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, it sounds like big fun for sure. I mean, and like you said, you mentioned age. A lot of people want to say, "Oh, you're too old to do that." No, this is good fun, and
Mhm.
actually, it's good for people of age, if they want to say, to have activities
Yeah.
stimulating the mind, exercising your body. I think that that keeps you a happy and healthy person when you're
Mhm.
engaging in certain things like hanging out with people, getting with your sorority or fraternity. These are things that keep you happy
Yeah.
mentally, and mental health is definitely one of the things we've talked about on our podcast, and that is really important right now, in the African American community. Health, self-care, help, and everything needs to be focused on. And I think when you have functions like this, bringing everybody together, showing love, it like Courtney said, it warms the heart, and that's
Mhm.
what creates healthy habits, healthy
Mhm.
growth.
I was gonna say,
100%.
Where did Bo go?
There's no telling, man. Like there's no there's no probably being a dad. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
understand. I'm
Yeah.
like, did he go be a dad? And then he told us he got what is it? Right, he had a car chase today. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
yes.
yeah.
And I'm down here at my grandparent house, man, and so they in the back like, yeah, come eat, come eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, I'm doing something.
Okay, that's what I'm about to say. Well, if Bo doesn't come back, I'm about to say we can.
We don't gotta
We,
wait on.
okay, we ain't gotta wait for. Okay,
I'll finish it out. We don't have to wait on it. That's
okay, okay. Let's go. So, um,
When I told her, I gotta kick it. I gotta kick it like this. So if
go.
there's an inch, you gotta let me kick it like you gotta let me kick it like this. I'm gonna cut the screen off so they can see it again. Boom, boom, boom. Blue Atlanta 2K24 is going down April 25th through the 28th. Boom, Wiggles Southern Hospitality, the whole Blue and White family, man. Your boy DJ Wiggles, DJ B Ride, DJ Doughboy, DJ Blackout will be in the building. It's gonna be crazy. Sigmas and Zetas from everywhere, friends and family from everywhere. It's going down in a major way. Remember, do somebody good, somebody do you good. Keep God first, never last. One half of Southern Hospitality. I am Wiggles. And my boy Bo out there being the dad, man. We appreciate y'all so much for allowing us to come on your podcast, man. Many blessings to y'all. Thank you so much, man. We'd love to do this again, man. Like a recap. How was Blue Atlanta, right?
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much. And we're gonna take videos and pictures, so I'll have all of that for y'all. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining our podcast today. This will be released on Friday. So see y'all and welcome to Blue Atlanta. Thank you.
You know.
Thank you for joining us for today's episode. We hope that today's episode inspires you to continue to be the best version of yourself and remind yourself that you are magnificently black. Everything black is beautiful. Until next time.